Hyderabad is now one of the candidate host city. So we believe that the speed at which we are moving as a city, I think we will complete all the formalities and we should have a season race anywhere from November 2022 to between February 23. So that would be an achievement for us as a city and state. Thank you very much, and I'll leave the floor to everybody else. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have with us Shri Dilbag Gill, CEO and Team Principal, Mahindra Racing. Mr. Gill is a well-known figure in the Formula E paddock and has been the CEO and Team Principal of Mahindra Racing team since ahead of its inaugural season in 2014-15. As one of the 10 founding teams and the only Indian team to compete in the ABB FIA Formula E Championship, Mr. Gill has built his team from ground up, which has led to multiple race victories and podiums. Let's put our hands together as I invite Mr. Gill to kindly address the gathering.
Thank you. Namaskaram. Shri KTR Garu, my friend Alberto, Shri Arvind Kumar ji, Shri Anil Garu, Akhil Garu, Sujay Garu, Manisha Garu, and last but not the least, Kiran, who's been a part of it. I want to tell you a small story. I started with Formula E right from the first day when the sort of championship started. We put up a team. We went on 13th of September 2014 to Beijing for the first race, which was raced around the Olympic Stadium, the Bird's Nest Stadium, an iconic building. Mr. Mahindra was there, there were a few other people, and from that moment, there was a burning desire in me. I want to race in front of my home country one day. I want to race in a city in my home country. When will I get the opportunity? Okay, with the permission. When will I get the opportunity to race in my country? And that burning desire kept on. We raced for 88 races around the world. We went to South America, North America, Europe, all the iconic cities. And then it sort of came together. One day, I was speaking to Kiran, my friend here, and I said, Kiran, we need to get a race in India. He said, you should think about Hyderabad and Telangana. I said, why Hyderabad and why Telangana? He said, this is a state which is showing innovation, which is showing growth, and which has an affinity for electric mobility. I said, fantastic. So he immediately introduced me to Sujay, and I think we spoke on a video call, and within 1 week, Sujay got me down just before my Christmas holidays to meet with Shri KTR Garu. It was his anniversary day. I disturbed him, and we said, that was 18th of December, and we said, okay, let's try and get a race out here. So I'm really pleased, first and foremost, that we will have an opportunity soon to race in front of our own country in our own colors, and that's something which is really important. The second part of this thing is, why electric mobility? Why Formula E? Why are we doing this? It's very relevant. The technologies with which we race today are going to be in one of your cars tomorrow. And the time it takes from what we race to what it goes into a race car to a road car is only 18 months compared to maybe 6 years in petrol cars. So that's the relevance, what we're looking out here. And thing. Mahindra itself went from making the E2O from Reva to making the world's fastest electric car, which you sell for more than $2 million internationally over a period of 6 years. And that's the impact of what we are learning out here to make some of the best products in the world. That's why it's relevant. The third part of it is sustainability. We're talking about the future. The future has to be there for us and for the next generations to come. And I'm really pleased out here that we are having a special partner led by Greenco, which has the same ideals as all of us in terms of sustainability. While we do business, we need to do good business. And I think that's something which is going to come out here in this perfect partnership in terms of sustainability, etc. The last but not the least part of it's city racing. And I'm really pleased that, okay, we have raced in Monaco, we've raced in Paris, Rome, etc. And when we went down for a walk around the proposed track in Hyderabad, it was really amazing. And I'm really pleased that with the support of Anil Garu and the Racing Promotions Limited, we are going to have a world-class track out here. They're going to bring in the infrastructure from around the world to make sure that Hyderabad has a world-class track. We're not going to be less than anyone else. And right now, maybe I would like to show a small video which starts in Monaco and will end in Hyderabad. So we race on city streets. So this is a city. We have blocked the streets. We are in the middle of a town. The races are going on. The cars are struggling with each other. They're banging into each other. It's quite active racing in a sense, because 24 cars on a small street, it really makes for good racing, active racing. At the same time, it's not very noisy, so families can come out. These are electric cars. These cars go up to 280 kilometers per hour on these small, narrow streets. So you're going to see something amazing. And now, welcome Hyderabad.
The state of Telangana and the new Hyderabad street circuit. The 2.4-kilometre circuit winds its way through the streets of Lumbini Park alongside the Hussain Sagar Lake, with 8 challenging turns on a layout designed to promote close slipstreaming and overtaking. The first straight heading up towards Turn 1 will be an area to look out for in particular, especially at the start of the race on lap 1, where the cars will be bunched close together going into this tight hairpin, which leads onto another straight and turns 2 and 3. This sequence is all about precision, brushing the curves before heading underneath the National Highway 44 flyover. Turn 5 is the last major overtaking opportunity on the lap, so expect to see lots of late lunges and cutbacks here as the cars jostle for position heading to the final couple of corners, preparing for another lap.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've done our simulation and we think this is going to be one of the faster tracks. It's going to be a real action-filled track and we can't wait to come racing out here. So once again, we are looking forward, and especially as a representative of Mahindra Racing, looking forward to singing Jana Gana Mana and lifting some trophies here in Hyderabad where you can race against the world out here. Looking forward to that. Thank you everyone again for having us here. We are very, very happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gill. That fills us with pride as an Indian as well as a Telanganite. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alberto Longo, co-founder and Chief Championship Officer, Formula E World Championship. For the past 10 years, Alberto is already here, so I'm going to tell you about Alberto in a few minutes. Let's give him a huge round of applause.
Too early, sorry. Good morning everyone. Namaste. First of all, why are we here today? I think it's very important to remark. We are announcing. Oh, can I take it out? Perfect. So we are announcing Hyderabad as an official candidate city for the season 9 at Formula E. This is massive, and why I'm saying this is because only 28 days ago is the first time that I received a call from Dilbag saying there is an opportunity in India, or not even that. You told me, let me look into an opportunity in India, and that was literally 29 days ago. As you were mentioning before, I mean, I've never seen a speed to take decisions like the one I have seen in Hyderabad and in the state of Telangana this year. And that obviously has someone behind that takes those decisions so quickly, or there is a group of people that take those decisions that quickly. And here's when we come and talk to, or about Sri KTR, which is, listen, thank you so much. Again, I've never seen such a speed on taking these sort of decisions. You can clearly see your vision, the way you execute things, and I was surprised by the videos. I mean, the second biggest producer of electricity, of clean energy in the country, in such a country like India, which is, hats off. I think it's incredible. Same to you, Anil. I think your company, Greenco, I mean, being, I think, the third biggest company in the sector in India in such a short period of time. I think people like you, is the one who make things possible. And we really thank you for hosting us today. As, as I mentioned before, we're just announcing that we are a candidate city, but we're soon to be an official city in the calendar of Formula E. So let's hope that that happens very soon, and that we can actually enjoy a race here in Hyderabad in the months to come. Hopefully it will be in between the month of December and the month of March, December 2022 and month of March of 2023. So again, thank you all. I wanted to take this opportunity to invite
Much, Mr. Longo. As humble as he is, I'd like to still introduce him to the members of the media and people present here. Mr. Longo, for the past 10 years, has poured his energy into building the world's first all-electric street racing championship. It was through searching for new challenges that lawyer and investment consultant Alberto Longo came to motor racing 20 years ago. His first project in motorsport was the purchase of Formula One TV rights with his business partner Alejandro Agag. But their biggest and most important dream was to create Formula E. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear a huge round of applause for Alberto Longo. Thank you so much, sir. And now this is the time that we all came here together for the signing of the letter of intent. I request the signatories to please step forward and sign and exchange the letter of intent.